Welcome back to episode 22 of the 50 Shades of NBA podcast. This is your co-host, Trey.
This is also co-host Nathan.
Hey, and this is our Swifty pod.
Yes, it is.
Hashtag we're feeling 22 because we're also in our Swifty year. So we're feeling 22 on number 22.
In the year 2023.
Shout out Dexter McCluster. Did he wear 22 for the Chiefs?
He did now, since today.
Hey, since today. Shout out Dexter McCluster, number 22 of the Chiefs.
At one point.
I'm sure. I don't remember what he wore. He played for the Titans for a while.
Okay, we'll rock with it, though. But this is a post-All-Star game weekend. Or All-Star weekend, really. This year was in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
And
how you feeling about that?
I liked it. It was cool to see. Okay, that's on our list to talk about. Well, we'll just jump right into it.
Yeah. Get in there.
Personally, I like it. I know a lot of the media and just other sports heads and whatnot aren't as big of fans of the idea of All-Star Weekend being in these smaller, colder market locations like Utah last year, Cleveland next year, I'm pretty sure is Indiana. And a lot of people aren't feeling it. I think it's cool. It's a good way to showcase, these other NBA cities and teams that typically won't get the national spotlight because the league is a lot bigger than just California and Florida, which sounds like where people want these games to be. Like,
it was in Chicago.
Yeah, well, Chicago, that's a good one, but I guess there's a little more appeal to Chicago.
Yeah, it's Chicago.
It's Chicago, which that's fair. But I don't know. I like it. It's a good way to just kind of showcase what the city's all about.
I hear you. And down to my core, I agree with you. Allow me to play some devil's advocate here.
Okay. I'd love to hear it.
I don't want to go to Utah.
Did you go to Utah?
No. No. I wouldn't want to, though.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see what Shaq and them were saying about I've never had so much room service. These people are definitely going to heaven. There's nothing to do here.
I'm sure there have. I know a lot of the media people, including Shaq, Kenny, Ernie, and Chuck, definitely weren't feeling it. Like Chuck's intro when Ernie panned to them during the game draft of the teams. I don't know what Chuck was on, dude. He was on cloud 9. Mentally, he was not there. Like, go back and look. I don't know if there's like audio delays or what was wrong, but watching it live, I was like, bro, Chuck is drunk off his rocker right now or something. And I think Shaq even made a comment about it. He was like, Chuck, are you drunk right now? Something like that. Just because he noticed, like, man was...
It was just
he was delayed.
Just that wild.
His inter-person internet was just not up to speed.
It was down.
He was getting an update, software update.
Yeah, he got blue screened hard.
But I don't know. That's my perspective on it. I get you want to be somewhere warm. Players want to be somewhere warm. But
I don't want to take a vacation to Utah.
And that's cool. But you're not even doing it. You're not even there for a lot of days. Like Adam Silver in the league they've made it where you're at these locations Saturday and Sunday if you're a big star. Like he just wants you there Saturday, Sunday, watch the dunk contest, 3-point contest, all the side events, and then show up for the game. Like you're there Saturday, Sunday, you have Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday off, depending on where you want to travel. If you're a star.
Listen, I'm with you. Down to who I am. I like it going to these smaller market cities. I want to create some discourse here.
I'm cool with that
because I just
that's the point.
It is like a vacation. It is like a reward for players. And at the moment that they go, we're going to Utah, we're going to Indianapolis, players are going to start going, why don't I just go to Cuba with my family instead of participating in the All-Star game?
I hear you. I hear you.
It's definitely a balance because you want to showcase these other places because the NBA has been criticized so much for being a large market league.
Yep.
And they're trying not to be. They're trying to be like, oh, we have Utah, we have Indianapolis, we have all these great teams and all these great cities. But in general, people want to go have a good time. Yeah. They want to, do things that they wouldn't normally do back home. Like if I went to an All-Star game with you, it'd be cool to go to Utah because you're a Utah fan. For no other reason would I be like, yes, let's go do things. Utah, yeah.
Clubs shutting down at 10 because
they have clubs.
I don't know, dude.
They don't
Probably
have
not.
clubs. Don't lie to me.
They have coffee. Oh, no, not even coffee clubs.
No.
They have flavored water clubs.
Are you kidding? Oh,
I'm pulling all this out of my butt.
But that would make sense.
Yeah, that'd probably be their nightlife.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I'm gonna look up. While you keep talking about small market teams, I'm gonna look up clubs in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, Church of Mormon. What other little side clubs, side hustles they got going on? But I don't know. I really liked it, and the NBA, what they're doing, they're rewarding these smaller market teams and the community that they lie in, you know, for the investment that the city and the people put in, their tax dollars that are going back into these teams to help finance their arenas, finance all these, you know, rebrandings, refurbishings to make the league not have to spend as much money out of pocket. So they're rewarding that financial help and saying, hey, we'll give you this all-star game, all-star weekend, just as a thank you. And I don't know, I liked seeing it go back, seeing, you know, the small markets get rewarded for that. But if you are a big market, you got the tax dollars. What's stopping you?
They have swing dancing.
They got swing dancing. What's
Clubs.
stopping you from pulling the trigger and doing the same? That's crazy, though. But, okay, real quick, going off of that.
They have real clubs, too. I would like to clarify. I did find actual dance clubs in Salt Lake City as well.
Dance clubs?
Yeah.
They serve alcohol.
I don't know.
Going back to
not.
the flavored water.
Probably not.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But I did see, like, right after the All-Star weekend ended in Utah, that Crypto Center or
Crypto Arena.
Yeah, Crypto Arena. They're putting in a bid for like 2026 for the All-Star weekend, and Milwaukee is also putting in a bid.
Milwaukee's cool.
Milwaukee's cool, but
Milwaukee is an underrated city. It's a small market. It's underrated. It's super cool there.
Because you went to a Bucks game, didn't you?
I went to real quick side quest here.
Side quest.
Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy, a lot of side quests.
I respect it.
But I went there was a sport marketing and management thing with our school with a sport marketing management club where we went to Milwaukee Bucks. We met with some people in their front office. We talked with them. It was like kind of a Q&A, and then we split off into breakouts so we could meet with like a person in a specific position instead of all five at a panel. Super cool things. Yeah. It was very short, but I wish it could have been longer.
Yep.
But on top of that, we also got to go to a Knicks versus Bucks game at Fiserv, which I recently found out the tickets they gave us are the cheapest tickets in the house, which I'm not complaining. Fiserv is one of the prettiest arenas I've ever been to.
They have a cool, it looks cool on the outside.
There is not a bad seat in all of Fiserv.
That's what's up.
Because again, I got the cheapest tickets and I could see the whole court and I was having a grandiose time.
Word.
And then on top of that, when I went back later to watch Sixers versus Bucks.
Yeah.
At Bucks. And Joel Embiid won the game. I actually I bought the cheapest tickets. So I'm like, I just want to go see Philadelphia play.
Okay.
And I was in the exact same seats.
That's awesome.
And I was like, oh, this is perfect.
I've been here before.
Yeah. Super, super cool.
Yeah.
Super great atmosphere. Shout out Fiserv Forum. Shout out the Bucks organization for doing that. But yes, Milwaukee would be really cool. We walked around the city to get from place to place.
Yeah.
We got a tour of Fiserv. It was really, really good.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, thank you for that perspective.
Little shout out.
Yeah, little shout out. Little shout out. One time for the one time.
Milwaukee's got my heart now, just because
of that experience.
We talk about that in marketing sometimes, how they'll do that, and it's just to get people's, you have a special connection with them.
Okay, yeah,
and it definitely worked. It was super fun.
Their marketing worked. Okay,
definitely.
That's what's up, Trey.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had that experience.
Me too.
But
didn't get a chance to go back this year.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe next year. Maybe not Milwaukee, but somewhere else.
Next year would be cool. Charlotte.
Is that the closest team?
DC.
Oh, okay.
Bradley Beal and his Wizards. When's DC going to be good? When are the Wizards going to be good? This is not even on our spreadsheet. I'm gonna say never.
Okay.
Unless
so probably realistic.
So what you do? So looking into this offseason, right? You have Kristaps Porzingis playing out of his player option.
Yep.
Because he's playing too well. He's going to get a better contract. And then you have Bradley Beal on his Supermax.
Yep.
And then you have Kuzma, who you refuse to trade. So you're going to overpay in free agency to keep him. which I'm just going to give them a hint. This happened once before.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Davis Bertans. And he was salary dumped.
Yep.
It was bad. I mean, they got a good deal out of it,
Yeah.
out of the salary dump, but still, it was. I mean, the dude plays like 6 minutes a game for the Mavericks.
Yep. He does not see the
He has
court.
another $15 million due next year, and I believe he has a team option the year after that. So, it's don't overpay.
Yeah.
Just you should have sold on Kuz, and now you kind of have to overpay.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to what happened with the Sixers and Tobias Harris, where you bought and then he played, and then other teams were like, specifically the Jazz were like, we're going to give him a max, so you had to give him a super max, a 5-year, 180.
Classic.
The richest contract in Sixers history was Tobias Harris. Is Tobias Harris still to this day?
When's Joel up? When's he getting his money?
He's got a while. He's already on a max.
Okay, gotcha.
He's on like a 36 mil a year max.
Well,
he's
you can live with that. Tobias Harris.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I like Tobias Harris.
Yeah. But going back to our All-Star weekend reactions, dunk contest, 3-point contest, and the All-Star game. We'll start with the most exciting one, I think, and it sounds like you think.
Everyone should think. That's not fair.
The dunk contest. I think that's fair. Honestly,
I can't tell them what to think, though. If
No,
they
you
think
can.
something else, they can have opinions.
You
Maybe
know
they're
what?
massive Damian Lillard fans.
Okay, touche.
Yeah,
touche.
See, I got your back, Dame fans.
Yeah. Weber State, Utah.
That being said,
okay.
Oh my gosh, that dunk contest was really cool because of one player.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people talking, a lot of other sports heads again saying he low key might have saved the credibility and the excitement of the dunk contest single-handedly. And if you don't know who we're talking about G Leaguer Mac McClung, who just put on an absolute ridiculous highlight performance, dunk after dunk.
Yeah.
Like going back, I can't even tell you how many times I've seen each individual dunk of his, and
I've
every
seen
time
it so many times.
Slow-mo, dude,
it's insane.
It's ridiculous.
His first dunk, his opener, the tap. Oh my gosh.
That was sick.
That was sick.
So cool.
That was probably one of the coolest dunk contest openers I've ever seen.
No, he didn't skip a beat.
It's so good. And then
everything was so creative too.
There was like a 720 in there. It was probably, I mean, he definitely showed out for a like he had the most to gain from showing
really
out there, you know?
6'2", by the way.
Yeah, he's very small. He looks smaller.
He looked itty bitty.
He did, and he was that guy. Which really going into it, I knew we were in for a treat. He's been on the 76ers G League team all season. Literally all season. He's the first G League person to ever get the invitation.
Yeah.
Because he's uber athletic. He played at Georgetown and Texas Tech, I believe.
Yep.
Uber athletic. Shout out Brad, who listens to our podcast. He was talking to me about him today.
Shout out Brad.
Not big boss Brad, but awesome guy Brad, who I'm also friends with.
Okay. Shout out you.
Absolutely insane dunks. Dude was literally like spinning midair while rotating his arms opposite ways, like touching the backboard, doing backflips at the same time.
Jumping over two people, tapping the glass, and
literally only one of those things wasn't true. Like out of everything we just said, I made up one hyperbole. The rest of them were just like facts.
I believed it. That's how special it was. Honestly, go look back. Like, I don't know if it's just recency bias that has people saying this, but you got people comparing his dunk contest performance to the likes of Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, and it really is incredible because recently, the past couple of years, just dunk contest has had no oomph. Yeah, exactly. No
perfect.
Oomph.
Look at that.
Like,
insane.
It just, granted, these athletes are remarkable. I couldn't even sniff.
Yeah, we can't dunk at all.
What they're doing, like,
can you dunk at all? Can you get up to the rim and dunk a ball in?
Talking about 6-foot rim, hell yeah.
Talking about okay.
Yeah, man, I'm like a toddler, dude.
We should go to the trampoline basketball park somewhere and just dunk on each other.
Okay.
That would be so fun.
Let us know if you'd like to see that.
And let us know if you'd like to pay for that. I'm sure that's not cheap.
That's okay.
It might be cheap.
$1 each.
It's a trampoline.
Yeah.
That's
good content.
You
tell me you don't want to see that?
You want to see that.
You want to see that? I'd sprain
we'll wear like a GoPro on our heads and we'll put it on TikTok.
That's what's up.
Get 1 million
That'd be cool,
views.
dude. That'd be cool. Dang, might have convinced myself.
I might have too.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right, we'll have to find a weekend.
No, Mac McClung went absolutely insane.
Yep.
I don't think I could do what he did in a trampoline park.
Okay, that's fair. I don't. You know what? The way he was contorting his body and stuff.
It was insane. His dunks were so cool. I would say. I know you
look it up on YouTube.
It's the best dunks I've seen since Aaron Gordon.
That was a okay. Mm-hmm. When he was robbed.
Yeah.
When he was robbed, bro.
Yeah.
I guess now that we're on, getting into the dunk contest, do you think stars should be, I don't want to say forced, but like, do you think stars should be in this? So, granted,
no.
Mac McClung, you don't? Okay.
No.
Okay, why?
I want no stars in it.
Just a bunch of randos or lower profile?
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
We have someone to root for now. We have a dude, Mac McClung.
Yeah.
Who's just like this random guy who looks like you could just see him like at the grocery store yamming.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude's got a Puma shoe deal out of it.
He did.
Got 76ers signed to a 2-way for it.
Mm-hmm.
That was before the dunk contest, but still. I mean, all these things, like, he's never gotten this much attention, and I love it. I'm so happy for him. He's already got a nickname in Philadelphia.
Yeah, what is it?
Mac 9.
Mac 9. I go with the dunking one.
Which one?
Was that? I don't know. The dunking one. The dunking guy. I don't know. Scratch that. No one heard that.
You get out of here.
Yeah. My bad. But
he was elite, and I think having a player who has something to play for,
he definitely had something
brings
to play
it
for.
more.
Okay.
That, or you do something
That's
like
good appeal.
You find real rivalries, because there's not a lot of real rivalries left in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like you got Reggie Jackson versus Russell Westbrook is like the one that comes to mind.
Okay.
Pat Bev versus like the play-in game.
Ja Morant against everyone in the West because he doesn't even care about him.
He's fine.
The Grizzlies versus
the Warriors.
Yeah.
Just group dunk contest.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, not bad idea.
So you guys like Tyus Jones like doing layups.
That's all I can do. What do you want?
What do you want from me?
Yeah, literally. What do you want
Steph
from
Curry
me?
drops 3 dunks.
Yeah. On his 30th attempt. But no, that's not a bad idea. I also saw some people on Twitter, so not my thought. Don't know what account.
Shout out, you know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. I'll make sure this gets out to you. But they're saying like there's a ton of ridiculously good athletes and stuff that do these crazy dunks, on their own time at the rec or whatever, like competitive dunkers that bring so much creativity and stuff to the league. So they're like, why not just get these people at,
the All-Star game?
Yeah, at the All-Star game, showcase some of the, like...
Jordan Kilgannon type who aren't NBA players.
Yeah, they're not NBA players, but they can...
Dunk.
Yeah, they can dunk.
Out of their mind.
Like, that's what they do.
For life.
Yeah, for life.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought that was a cool...
It's a good
unique idea.
It's a good idea. I don't like the idea of not having NBA players.
Yeah.
But other than that, like if there were 2 dunk contests of like,
or like have one person.
You have like
invited.
amateur sport dunk contests, and then you have like real, like the NBA player dunk contests.
Yeah.
Not real. I didn't mean to say real, just more
I got you.
Actual NBA players or G League players type dunk contest.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Also, shout out, I want Furkan Korkmaz in the dunk contest.
Why?
Because he's a really good dunker. How dare you?
Mac
How dare
McClung?
you say why?
Mac
no,
McClung,
not
okay.
Mac McClung level. I don't know many who are many
Kenyon
non-stars.
Can you get up like that?
Yeah.
Okay, really?
Furkan's won a dunk contest. He won the international one before he got drafted.
Wow.
Furkan's nice like that.
All right.
Around the rim.
Wasn't familiar with your game like that.
Yeah, I got
Mr.
Furkan. I got you. Please respond to my Instagram DMs.
We'll tweet at you after the show.
He won't answer.
That's okay. Not yet. One day. Knock on wood. But that's all we got. Well, that's all I got for the dunk contest.
That's all I got too. I mean, shout out Mac McClung. Oh, I do want to.
Okay.
So Jericho Sims is getting disrespected for his dunks.
Yes, he was.
Rightfully so. Not rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. I do want to shout out. It's not easy to get your entire arm up to your shoulder into a hoop, and no one was jumping for him. But I was like, that was cool.
They were so dead for that.
I was like, all right, like your shoulder's in the rim.
Yeah,
congrats.
that's cool.
I mean, you didn't really do anything. Like you jumped up and put your shoulder through. But I can't jump up and put my shoulder through.
Cool. It was cool, but
he definitely grabbed on something and pulled himself up. But
he did. Yeah, there's a little.
Yeah, you saw it. Everyone saw
extra effort.
But I don't mind. Like I was just like, the disrespect is really heavy, and I really like Jericho Sims.
Yeah,
the player
sent a picture or posted something on his Instagram story of him like on vacation, saying, "I'm unbothered by all the criticism.
Don't feel sorry for me."
Yeah, literally. So props to him for that. That's a good response.
Yeah.
But we also had the 3-point contest.
Dame.
Yeah, Dame. That's all you need to know.
Dame won. Julius Randle bricked it out.
I don't know why was Randle in that.
Randle's playing nice this year.
But why was he in the 3-point contest?
I don't know. Again, should have been a player like George Niang.
Throw Jalen Brunson in over Julius Randle for a 3-point contest.
Julius is an odd choice.
It was an odd choice, and I did not like it.
Like he definitely has more name recognition than a George Niang, than a Seth Curry, than those type of players. He plays in New York, man.
Jalen Brunson.
He wasn't available.
Man.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just find someone else.
Literally anyone else. Get Emmanuel quickly in there.
You could have gone with
Josh
that.
Hart in there.
Just got him.
There were other options.
Look. Yeah, I don't know.
Get Mitchell Robinson in there.
I was not.
Don't get Mitchell Robinson. Way worse results.
No, it would have been awful.
It's like
that would have been awful.
Get Ben Simmons in there.
Oh, there you go.
Get Ben Simmons in there.
That's how he cures his fear of shooting, maybe.
I bet he goes 0 for 30.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
I would give you that. But
or he goes 30 for 30. One or the other, because he's really good at making them in practice.
Okay. You don't mean that.
No, he is.
Really?
Dude, have you not seen his workout videos? He just be chucking them, bro. Going in from everywhere on the court.
Jesus, I have not.
Remember that one time he hit that 1-3 versus the Knicks? It was awesome.
Okay.
I almost cried that day.
Did you really?
Yeah. Ben Simmons hit a corner 3.
Was that unlikely or?
Yeah, Ben Simmons hit a corner 3. I almost cried.
I respect that, Trey.
Yeah.
And it's fastly gone downhill from there.
Oh, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. I feel like he's made one since. It was against the Memphis Grizzlies later that year.
Okay.
Later that like month, probably.
Literally hasn't made one since.
Nope.
How many years gone by now? 2?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't even know. Hey, he's off your team. Not your problem.
Yeah, he just hurts me.
That's okay.
Like, it's not even like I'm angry with him anymore. Because it's just like, what happened, dude?
Yeah. Is it like the one meme you're poking him with a stick? Like, do something. Yeah, literally.
I guess. I mean, it's more like I feel pity.
Yeah. Okay.
You had the city. You just had to either take threes or just like be cool with getting criticized. You chose neither.
Yep. He said option C.
Force my way out.
Yeah, force my way out.
With 3 years left on my deal. I'm not going to complain. We got James Harden out of it, who's leading the league in assists. And wasn't an all-star.
James Harden, the 3-point contest.
James Harden 3-point contest would be ill.
Are you kidding me?
He's so cool.
Julius Randle.
James Harden would have been cool.
Oh, okay. Real quick, since you brought up Harden, I saw this on Twitter again. Someone said there's
Shout
like a 70. Yeah, swear to God, 70% chance Harden might go to the Rockets in the offseason. What are your thoughts on that?
Shut up. That will not happen.
Are you saying that because you actually don't think it will happen, or you're just dismissing it out of fear?
The first one. Definitely the first one.
Okay.
There's no way he goes back to Houston.
Well,
Why would you want to go to Houston?
Well, if they got Wemby.
I guess, but what are you going to do with Alperen then? The only actual building block you have on your team.
Man, be a great backup center.
Bro, what are you going to do? You better be trading us with Alperen for a
7'5" power forward.
I just don't get what they're doing. Like, why would he want to go to Houston other than Houston?
I don't know, man.
And if he's not going to go to Houston until his last year, I feel like.
Have a walk off.
Yeah, he's going to be like, I want more ride. He's going to pull the KG Timberwolves.
Okay.
Why would you go to Houston now?
I don't know, man. I was just flown by you.
We're not leaving yet.
Okay.
We're sticking here.
My bad.
Why on earth would he go to Houston? There's nothing to do there in terms of competing.
Hey, they have good nightlife.
They have good nightlife.
That's why he goes back.
So does Philly. Come on.
No, but Harden nightlife in Houston.
Yeah, Iverson nightlife in Philly?
Oh, yeah, touche.
That's a great point, isn't it?
That's a great point.
And Harden fits right into that.
Just go to Miami.
You watch your mouth. Harden is mine. He's on my team. I own his jersey.
Sorry, Trey.
I can't lose Matisse and Harden in the same year, dude. I might stop caring about basketball.
That's not true. But
That's fair.
You would think about it.
No.
It'd be a fleeting thought.
Not even.
Millisecond?
No.
Okay.
I love basketball so much.
That's fair. Well, since you love basketball so much, how would you fix the All-Star game? Because you watched it. Yeah, I watched it.
It was bad. It was rough.
Jaylen Brown said it was a glorified layup line, which he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. I watched Joel Embiid get the easiest buckets of his life in that game.
Yeah. Like, again, that's sick. They're just showcasing the stuff that they can do. But from a competitive and entertainment standpoint, it was a kind of...
It was a layup line with a 3-point contest between, like, Dame, Steph, LeBron.
Yeah. It was... And LeBron only played a half.
Yeah.
Because he hurt his finger. Blocking SGA. And SGA is not too happy about that.
Yeah.
You see his comments on that? Okay. SGA was like, the entire game, no defense happens whatsoever. And the one layup I go up for, LeBron blocks it. He's like, what is that? So it sounds like he's taking it a little personal. And he ended his quote by saying, I got something special for him next time we play. So
drop 60. That man's dropping 60 or that man's dropping 6.
No in between.
There is no, he is either going to play the worst or the best game of his life.
Yeah, literally.
Or he's going to be injured. One of the two.
Yeah, he just sits out. He's chirping from the sideline.
Yeah. But I don't know. Listen, I hear what you're saying.
Yep.
There was no defense being played.
Yeah. Are you just okay with that? Like,
I don't
that's
care.
What the All-Star game is? Okay.
I don't care about the All-Star game. I care about who makes it to the All-Star game.
Okay.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I like the way they end it. I like their competitive score, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that was a really good way to do it that year. Especially after Kobe's passing, which was obviously made the All-Star game more competitive, but
for sure,
it just wasn't worth it in the long run in terms of what we lost to what we gained.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make it more competitive other than, again, finding a way to pit rivalries against each other.
Okay.
Because the problem is LeBron's always going to be captain, right?
Yep, he definitely will.
LeBron is way too happy-go-lucky at this point in his career. I need villain LeBron arc. I need Miami Heat LeBron. I need him to be getting people mad out there.
Okay.
I need actual like competitiveness between two players.
Yeah. Something to play for.
There's just nothing to play for, and they don't need more money.
Hear me out.
Are we going back to our in-season tournament?
No, not even that.
Okay, I'm here.
But Dr. C came in to Sylvia's, a coffee shop on campus.
Shout out Dr. C.
We were talking about this briefly, like maybe only a couple seconds, but him and I were both kind of saying, what if, so MLB, they do winner of the All-Star game gets home court or home field advantage in the finals. Or in the championship. Would that be enough to make it a little more entertaining or competitive? Say, screw the record, you know, however you, or whatever side, East or West. But then they'd have to go back to East or West. Or a representative from the East, representative from the West, you know?
Yep. And what if you have a team that has two All-Stars on opposite teams, like the year when Philly, Joel and Ben were on other sides. Brown and Tatum.
Yeah.
What are you going to do there? You have to go back to conferences. And I'll be honest with you, I love the draft.
The draft was a lot of fun.
It was
cool. Really entertaining.
Would like to shout out. Okay, I'll get back to this.
Okay.
If you go back to conferences, that works.
Yeah.
But at what point are we putting too much stake into the All-Star game?
Yeah. Whereas just
it's
to be an event to be fun.
I'm trying to have fun. Also, if it's supposed to be fun, don't put it in Utah. Man. Damn. Got him.
Man, catching strays.
Catching strays. Utah, please don't come after me. I'm sorry. I was just messing around.
They won't.
They will. No, Utah Salt Lake City specifically had the highest straight edge crime rate in the entire world for a very long time.
Damn.
You see a guy with a beer, you beat the crap out of him. That was
dang.
Again,
shout out Salt Lake City.
Shout out Salt Lake City because that's kind of metal.
That's why they
Listen, I'll be honest with you, I'm scared.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. That's probably one of the cities that scares me. That city scares me more than Philadelphia.
That's fair. Okay. I mean,
more than Chicago.
More than Chicago.
More
Salt
than
Lake City.
I'm so terrified of Salt Lake City.
Top one on Trey's fearful list.
I would not go there.
Okay.
I would say something that just sounded blasphemous, and there I go.
A swarm of people would emerge from the shadows.
There I go.
There you go.
And thank God very few people listen to this.
No, it's okay.
They scare me, bro.
I respect that. I respect that, Trey. But you don't think there's any fixing All-Star game?
You got to get rivalries. You got to get villain arcs. You got to get...
Blades of emotions.
Even like the closest thing to a rivalry we have right now is Embiid versus Jokic, and they're so nice to each other.
Yeah, throwing lobs to each other.
They love each other.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Jokic. You should come to Philadelphia. You played a great game. Not in terms of stats, but you looked, you're a very good player.
He's a very good player.
You're not the best player in the league, but you're a very good player. And I don't want to discredit your championships.
Yeah.
Or not your championships, your MVPs. Just because I want Joel to win them, because I do think, like, as unbiased as I can be, I think Joel deserves at least one of those MVPs more than Jokic does. And this year's more than Jokic does. But at the same time, what he has done is fantastic. So let me get off my high horse and my anti-Jokic hate.
Giving him his flowers.
I'll give him his flowers.
Yeah.
He deserves respect.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow.
That was the end of that sentence.
I appreciate it. Well, all the Jokic fans, all the Nuggets fans out there.
Jokic fans, you can leave me alone. Get out
they're
of my...
rejoicing to hear you say that.
Jokic fans and Jokic media is the reason I dislike Jokic's persona.
Dang, dude.
No. Jokic fans are the most, they're very vehemently defending their players. Same as a Philly fan would Joel, right? Which is fine. So
you just don't like them because they're on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm well aware of that fact.
Okay. Oh, as long as you're aware.
I don't have I know a lot of people who say they've had bad experiences with Jokic fans.
Yeah.
But I've seen people have bad experiences with Joel fans. So it's
Sixers fans.
Fans are fans.
General. Yeah.
Fans will be bad. Fans will be good. Fans will be mid. My problem is how the media handles this.
Okay.
So Joel Embiid was not voted an All-Star starter.
No,
who was the first pick in the All-Star draft?
Joel Embiid.
Who was the very first pick? Who was the last pick for LeBron?
Jokic.
Yup.
Jokic.
Yup.
Yeah.
So why on earth, if every single player respects Joel more than Jokic, no disrespect to Jokic, but why on earth is he getting more credit than Joel Embiid ever has? Other than the fact that the media does not like him and doesn't want to get him into the
just like All-Star. Jokic a little more.
They do. Why?
I couldn't tell you, dude. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. It's an agenda. Oh. I see what you're getting at, Trey.
It's frustrating.
Man.
It's frustrating. And there's so much love for him getting these triple doubles, which, hey, you're averaging a triple double. That's crazy.
Hard to do at the center position.
At the center position. Super cool. Where was this love for Westbrook?
Yeah.
When he was averaging a triple double with rebounds at point guard. Like, he's a stat pattern, but Jokic, he's cool. They're the same vein.
I get it.
No.
The Jokic teams are just winning more.
This year, they're doing great. They're the first seed. They're awesome.
Seed in the West.
What were they last year? The year before that?
Right around 5.
They were a third, 6, and then they were a 6.
So
you can't tell me it's just winning. 6.
Yep, 6 last year.
Year before that.
Year before that, they were 3.
3.
Okay.
You can't tell me it's winning because look at the Eastern Conference that year.
Sixers
were 1.
Well, we're okay. 4. So this year, as a team, is
this year their team is better.
I get looking back. Then was Jokic just doing more on the court?
No, he's
than Embiid.
Joel has been averaging 30 points for 3 years straight now. Oh,
lack of teammates last year, injuries. It was Jokic and Jokic. I don't know. I'm just trying to justify.
1 year, it was who had the better team.
And
it was Joel. So they're like, give it to Jokic. And Jokic finished with like the 3rd seed.
Yep.
Until he was a 1st seed. The next year, it was, well, yeah, Jokic doesn't have a better seeding. But, he's just better. And so it was like, oh, why? Like, for what reason? Like, oh, I just can't anymore.
You're just drained.
Their reasoning switches every single year just to give Jokic the MVP over Joel.
Just to make the shoe fit.
It's like, oh, but Joel had better teammates this year. Okay, he doesn't anymore. But But Jokic is winning more games. Okay, but Joel won more games last year. But he had better teammates.
New year, new script, man.
I just don't get it.
New script.
Give Joel the MVP.
Joel getting the script every year, seeing he'll lose a tight race in MVP to Nikola.
I can't.
Hate to see it.
All right, I got to move on from this. I'm stuck on it.
All right, that's good. Well, in other news, Pat Bev is going to the Bulls. And Russell Westbrook is going to the Clippers.
I saw someone posted a picture of Kawhi, Paul George, and Russ, and it was who's beating this team. Mm-hmm. And then someone responded with a photo of LeBron, AD, and Russ, and they said most teams. And
awesome.
That was really funny to me.
That is awesome. So just kind of looking at that, who do you think does more for their new teams, Pat Bev or Russ? I don't know if that's a fair question or you think that's a fair question, but reactions on that.
I think Russ does more for his new team. Mm-hmm. The Bulls shut down Lonzo.
Yeah.
So their season, they're basically waving that white flag saying we want to be fully healthy for next year, which is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. But you do you. But yeah, it's so clearly Westbrook. Mm-hmm. They have such a hole at point guard. Yeah. There's no more Reggie Jackson.
No more.
There's no more John Wall.
Yep.
There is Bones Highland and Russell Westbrook. Mm-hmm. I don't know who you're starting. I don't know if you're going to move Norman Powell to the 1 and run like a Paul George, Kawhi led offense.
Yeah.
Like they're the primary ball handlers, which I think could work. Mm-hmm. Just having shooters around those two or just decent players.
Yeah.
Shifting Norman Powell up to the 1, moving someone into the 2, maybe like an Eric Gordon-esque player. Mm-hmm. Also, shout out Eric Gordon. You just went from the Houston Rockets to the Clippers.
Yeah, you on the up and up.
You on the up and up, and you deserve it. Also, come to Philly next year.
He's been trying to get out for years, dude.
Yeah.
Since Harden left, he didn't want to be there.
They asked him earlier this year. They're like, "So are you seeing the type of improvement that you wanted to see this year?" And he went, "There's no improvement."
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm still here.
And we've lost 19 straight. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
What kind of response are you trying to get?
I don't know. I love Eric Gordon. Come to Philly.
That's
also, that was a big thing for the Harden to Rockets thing. Okay. Is they were like, Harden loves playing with Eric Gordon. Now Eric Gordon's not there. What are you squawking about?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am with you, though. I like the Russ to the Clippers way more than Pat Bev to the Bulls.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Purely because Russell Westbrook is a much better player than what Pat Bev is. Yeah. And again, no disrespect to Pat Bev. You're in the NBA, I'm not. But that's just the reality of it. Russ is better. You hope maybe he can limit the turnovers when
I don't.
You don't?
Nah.
You don't want him to?
Nah.
Why? What's in it for the Sixers?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. You just want to see him. You want to see him fail.
I want to see Russell Westbrook play Russell Westbrook's game.
Okay. Word.
I love Russell Westbrook.
Do you think
I might get a Russell Westbrook Clippers jersey?
That'd be cool. I was hoping he'd stay on the Jazz just because I wanted a Westbrook Jazz jersey. That would have been so cool. But maybe another year.
It's possible.
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think it's ever going to happen.
No,
that's the reality I live in. With that, though, do you think Russ can be Russ as a starter or coming off the bench for the Clippers?
I think it's already proven that Russ is better when he has his own squad.
Okay.
Whether that be a second unit or his own team.
Yeah. So you're saying off the bench?
Off the bench.
I like it, Trey. I think, I'm going to agree with you again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We do this a lot where we agree.
Well, that's okay. Just same wavelength.
Same. Great minds think alike.
Mm-hmm.
But by that logic, so do not great minds. So which one are we?
That's for you guys to decide.
Is that everything we had?
That's what we got for there. And then you did include the Hawks firing Nate McMillan.
Oh, that's right.
And looking at Kenny Atkinson. Also, really quick, the Nets are extending their head coach, their interim.
Jack Vaughn?
Yep. They're extending him for a couple more years, which is really cool. I think it's good for the Nets.
It is. He's a good culture guy.
Yeah, he definitely
He did what he could with that team.
Yeah, and they're still competing.
They're still competing.
They're definitely not going to be out of it. They'll probably make at least the play-in at the very worst, but maybe an 8-7 seed, which I think would be cool to see. And Mikal Bridges might be able to play 83 games.
That'd be crazy.
It would be crazy because he's literally never missed a game that he's been able to play in.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I know that was big for him, trade deadline. So it'd be cool to see. And then Chris Dunn signing a 10-day with the Jazz.
Yep.
So
And Frank Jackson, I believe.
And Frank
Chris
Jackson,
Dunn's the big name.
Yeah, he's the big
top
name.
5.
Yeah, more important.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got for y'all. And it was another pleasure.
I did get you a gift, Nathan.
You got me a gift.
I got you a gift.
Okay, live reaction of a gift I'm getting. Wow, I'm so excited. He's pulling out a card. A Donovan Mitchell, Utah Jazz card. He's shooting. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Thank you, Trey.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, new D-Mitch card.
Okay, you know what? I'll have something for you next podcast.
We're going to have a random gift exchange.
Yeah, all
Every
right.
pod now.
I love that.
Yeah, I also have this one, but
Trey's
it's got a green border.
His, okay, that's cool.
And
That's pretty hard. Ooh, I like that one. I like the bogey card.
You can't have you can't. How many Boyans is this worth to you?
Probably one Boyan.
One Boyan?
Yeah, just
deal.
straight up one Boyan for
That's
one
crazy.
Boyan.
He's the same value as like Marvin Bagley III.
Oh, I think if you're a team that is
And it was a card, guys.
immediately.
You'd rather have a basketball card than a basketball player?
No, I'd rather have the player Boyan over Bagley.
Oh, I hear you. Obviously. I just
Yeah.
meant physically,
okay.
how much is the card worth to
Oh
you,
yeah,
Nathan?
straight up one Boyan.
Yeah, so you'd rather have a...
Yeah, bro.
You're crazy. You're a crazy man. I would say like a quarter.
I'd have that forever.
You'd rather have the
Boyan
card than
would leave
real
me
Boyan.
eventually.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I got he has a family.
You know what?
You know?
Great point. Great point.
What's he going to do as soon as the off season hits? He's going to go back to see them. And what does that leave me with?
No card and no Boyan.
Yeah, I'm empty-handed. Yeah, empty nester.
All right.
But word, that's all we got for y'all. Oh,
Yeah.
really quick, Mac McClung winning the slam dunk contest will be the only championship the city of Philadelphia will see this year. That was a stray, but I wanted to say it.
It was not a stray. That was a direct attack. What are you squawking about, Utah fan?
I accept it. I'm okay with it. Next year.
Give me my card back. I'm just playing. You keep that card.
Thank you.
I got that. I thought of you.
Appreciate it, man.
Why would you say that?
All right,
is
guys.
wrong with you?
Well, we'll see you next week.
We'll see if there's one next week.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Trey.
And Deuces.
Zeus's. It's been real, but it's been fun. But it ain't been real fun, Nathan.
Not for you right now.
Oh.